In the fall of 1969, some 48 years ago, as a young man from Maynard, Ohio, I met Bob Bovenizer, the dean, and he was so welcoming to many of us who wanted to pursue a college education and ultimately did at Ohio University Eastern. We got a quality education from professors from Athens and others who brought with them a lot of experience and taught us what we needed in our respective careers to be successful.
OUE's been really great to me and my family. My parents actually met out here in the hallway, but I got my bachelor's in exercise physiology here, went on to physical therapy school, and I'm now a doctor in physical therapy. I was definitely challenged here at Ohio University Eastern, but I also felt it prepared me well for graduate school, and I felt like I had a head start on a lot of other students.
Obviously, I was still nervous going into the classroom, but I felt prepared because my teachers put me in great situations. They put me in great student teaching classrooms that taught me a lot, and the classrooms at OUE taught me a lot. So I felt prepared and I was ready to go when I got my job.
I don't think I could have had a better experience going to school. Doctors Galbraith and Greenlee were fantastic working with me in both my social work bachelor's and in the master's program. Since graduating, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of students in their internships, and it really makes me thankful that I chose OUE for my education. I think I was so well-rounded. I had a broad base education and that touched on a lot of different areas. OUE is just a fantastic education, and it was a really great experience for me.
I think that I was very well prepared, considering that you go to law school and there are classmates that you have that are from all over the United States. And on the first day of class, 180 people are in a classroom together. You look at these folks and you're really not sure if you should be there. But there was never a time. I think after the first exams it was clear that the preparation that I received at my undergraduate degree was every bit as good as any of the best students that were in the class.
We have a great science program here. We have so many labs that are so hands-on, and especially the use of the cadaver lab for grad school. That was the one thing that was really big. OUE gave me that advantage over much larger schools that actually don't have the cadaver lab available.
I attended OUE because it was convenient for me. I was a non-traditional student. I had 2 small children at home, and I was able to commute back and forth every day. I decided that I wanted to get into education after I had already started my family, and OUE was a great choice for me.
OUE provided me an exceptional education that was affordable and close to home. So it provided you an experience that allowed you to see different school settings.
You were able to get into a classroom right away. And during your very first year of education, you went into classrooms and you observed, and so you was able to see what it was like. A lot of programs don't do that, and it's difficult because you might get to your last year of education and doing student teaching and decide this is definitely not for me. So it was nice to be able to get into a classroom early on in my career.
Well, for my family, the Perzanowskis, it's been a family affair for a very long time, ever since I can remember. My mom, my dad, a couple of my sisters, aunts, uncles have all spent time at OUE or graduated from OUE, and it's just been a great experience for my entire family. This is home. This is where everything you know is, your family, friends. You can start a career here, you can start your school here, and you don't have to stay, but it's a great place to start your education and begin your professional career.
OUE has provided the foundation, I feel, for where I'm at today. Coming out of high school, I was iffy on what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go, and tried some things. I found that those weren't the best for me, and did come to OUE and was able to establish myself while being comfortable, close to home, and receiving a great education.
I played on a championship volleyball team, graduated with honors with a history degree, and got accepted into all 5 law schools that I applied to.
I graduated as a mechanical engineer. Actually, it was a great start here. I felt, as Danica, the professors, you have small classes and you have a good relationship with them, and the classes are tough, and They were very helpful.
I think Ohio University Eastern has definitely prepared me for anything that comes my way in the future, absolutely.
My fondest memories were I came as an older student and everyone was so welcoming here, and the professors were also wonderful, and they really answered your questions and took care of all your needs. I felt when I left here I was ready to go out and was able to be an effective teacher.
I always wanted to be a teacher. My grandma was a teacher, my mom decided to go back into education, and I think that kind of made me want to as well.
I knew from my experience here that it was an excellent opportunity for her, and not only her, but her sister and her brother, who also attended OU Eastern, to fulfill their educational dreams.
I like that OUE is such a small school. You get a lot of one-on-one experience with the professors. If you have any questions, you can always go talk to them. And I like the family feel of it. I think that between the students and the professors and then everyone else who works here, it just kind of, you have that family feel.
I was able to graduate debt-free, and that's something you don't realize when you're 17, 18, graduating high school, that you have an opportunity to graduate debt-free, and that's something that was really important to me now that I'm trying to buy my own house and doing bigger things with my life. That's something that's really important to me.
A large part of me being able to graduate debt-free was the numerous scholarships that OUE has given to students here. Without the scholarships that I received the past 4 years, I wouldn't have been able to graduate debt-free, and that's a large part of me being able to go to grad school.
Kaitlin Miller, magna cum laude.